Hello guys, welcome back to Live Media. I'm Chamake Zonyase, and as usual today we'll be having a very special topic, and this topic is open your cabinet of curiosities. Open your cabinet of curiosities. This topic is coming from the same book that the three previous videos came from, which is Show Your Work by Austin Kleon. I'll be putting the link of the book in the description, so you can download any other of his books. You can also buy if you want to have the hard copy. Thank you. So before we continue, I would like you to like this video, to subscribe, and to share. Thank you very much. Okay, like I said earlier, our topic today is open your cabinet of curiosities. Open your cabinet of curiosities. So I'm going to be highlighting three different things today, and these three different things are going to help us to open our mind more to our ideas and how to get to them and how to bring it out to the world. So the first thing I'm going to be highlighting today is do not be a hoarder. In my previous video, I talked about sharing little things every day. If you are a hoarder, how can you share things? If you are a hoarder, you cannot share anything you've learned. And you know the only way to know that you really learned something is to share it. I was talking to a friend of mine one time about my learning and everything, and he was like, okay, I'm giving you this challenge. Set up a class for us about this particular thing. And I was like, wow, geez, how am I going to do this? I asked a lot of questions because I just read because I was reading for my own good. So now he told me something that really stuck to my mind, like it really stick to my mind. He said that the only way for you to really learn something is when you teach it. And when you are asked to teach it, it becomes a greater responsibility on you. So you have to research more to be able to know what to teach. So that is a very, it's something that every one of us should know. You don't have to be a hoarder. It's not necessary. You know, when you continue hoarding and hoarding and hoarding, it gets to an extent where you become stale. What I mean by stale is like you're full. Your head is full. Your writing material is full. Everything is full. And if you don't give them away, you will just remain full. So when you give it away, when you give out what you've learned, when you teach what you've learned, or when you share what you've learned, you find out that you become empty in a way. I will not completely say empty because you still have those things. Honestly, you still have them, but the thing is that you feel that, oh, this person already knows this, so you have to go back and replenish. You have to go back and fill up. Whenever you teach what you've learned, you find out that, yeah, I'll call it empty. You become empty. I'll call it empty. You become empty. So if you hoard and you become full and stale, there is no way you'll be able to take in more and more. You get to a point where you cannot take in any other thing. So teaching it helps you to take in more. The second thing I'm going to be highlighting today is to check out or look into things that people don't look into, or check out places that people ignore. You see those things people ignore. You will hear stories about maybe a man picking up plastic cans, and from there he makes out one thing, and then from there he's famous, just like that. So checking out places people ignore is one of the hints to getting to know things that people don't know about. You know, to be able to uncover something that is hidden, what you need is a clear eyes. You need three things to actually. You need a clear eye, you need an open mind, and also you need the willingness to search for inspiration in places that other people ignore. You need a clear eye, an open mind, and the willingness to search for that inspiration. Okay, let's take for example now. Okay, let me say there's a particular business that is out now, and then everybody is rushing into it. If you bring me, I'll bring another person. If you bring more than 10 people, your gain is increasing and all that. If everybody joins that business, then what will happen to the last person? Who will the last person bring? That is funny, but it is very important that we look at the places that other people tend to ignore. And also, you should also check into our cabinet of curiosities. The cabinet of curiosities is like where all the things that interest you are. Where all the things that interest you are kept. It might be art, it might be music, it might be anything. Anything can interest you. It might be books, it might be a lot of things. So a lot of things can actually influence different people or can interest different people. So check in your cabinet of curiosities, find something new there, explore it. Whenever you start something new, it's not always that smooth. It doesn't always go very smooth. Why? Is because you just started it and you don't expect to just bring out a squashed newspaper and then open it and it's all straightened up. It's not possible. You have to work for it. You have to get that idea out, explore it, look into it deeper, do researches on it. For it to be able to be like a clean slate, you have to work very hard on it. Then the next thing I'm going to be highlighting today, or the last thing probably I'm going to be highlighting today, is attribution. Attribution is very, very important. It's very, very important. It's just like I do in this video. Whenever I'm done with the video, I attribute the owner of the book I'm talking about, and that is Austin Kleon. I put his links, his book links, where you can buy it, where you can download it if you want to read it. That is attribution. That is attribution. It's very, very important. Whenever you get a piece of work from another person, treat it as if you are sharing your own. If you share something that is not yours, treat it as if you are sharing yours. Because whenever you share yours, you want people to know that I'm the person that shared this, I'm the person that wrote this, I'm the person that drew this, I'm the person that made this. So whenever you share someone else's work, try to attribute that person. It's very important. In as much as it might feel or might seem insignificant, but it's something that is very, very important. Learn to attribute properly. For example, if you are given an artwork, or if you see an artwork, you can maybe, if you share an artwork, someone's artwork, like the time I saw a guy, I cannot really remember his name, but I saw a guy that actually makes art with brown sellotape. Like he uses sellotapes to make art. I don't know how he does it, but he just does it, and they are very beautiful. So if I like this thing now and I want to share it, I have to attribute him, at least put his name and probably his website. If I have his contact, I can put his contact so that any other person that visits what I shared will be able to locate him. Do you get? In as much as it might seem intangible and insignificant, it's very important to attribute people properly. Learn to attribute properly. It's very, very important, as important as ever. So lastly, what I'm going to be saying is that it's not easy to start up something. It's not easy to start up something. There are a lot of struggles, and times are not as easy as it used to be. You have to look into things differently. You have to look at your perspective about whatever you do should be positive. If not, you won't be able to have that will to continue. You won't be able to have that strength to continue pushing that particular thing. So it's not easy to start up something, and wherever you are today and you're starting up something new, just give it your all. Give it your all, and people that are looking for that thing will come and meet you one day. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, you can put it down in the comment section and I will attend to it. Or if I have anything to say about it, I can attend to it. Thank you very much for this session, and thank you for tuning in always. God bless you for me wherever you are. Bye bye.